Part 8 of the Supreme Court hearing for the TikTok ban. This conversation is about whether the divestiture of TikTok is feasible.
And then another fact question. Before the D.C. Circuit, you argued that the Chinese government has made clear in public statements that it would not permit a forced divestment of the recommendation engine. Does that mean that some key component of the recommendation engine is under Chinese control?
No, Your Honor. What it means, and this might warrant a little more explanation, what it means is that there are lots of parts of the source code that are embodied in intellectual property that are owned by the Chinese government, and they would restrict, like the United States restricts the sale of those types of things to foreign governments. It doesn't alter the fact that this is being operated in the United States by TikTok Incorporated.
Okay.
So,
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. And then you represent that the divestiture is not feasible within the Act's time frame. I'm sorry for these fact questions,
Sure.
but I just want to understand what's before us. Would it be feasible in any time frame? I take the government doesn't dispute that it's infeasible in the 270 days provided by law. But would it be feasible
Your Honor,
at all?
I think, at least as we understand how they've interpreted the qualified divestiture provision, it would be exceedingly difficult under any time frame for two principal reasons. The first is that there's a global team of engineers that are some in China, some in Europe, some in the United States that maintain and update the original source code. And as we understand their interpretation, a qualified divestiture would prohibit any kind of coordination with that global team of engineers. The other reason is because, as we understand how they're interpreting it, a qualified divestiture would divorce the U.S. platform from the global content. So, for example, there are videos created in the United States. There are videos created in Ireland. In order to get global content, we need access to the Irish videos. They need access to the U.S. videos. We understand that couldn't happen.
Okay, so you think it's probably not feasible in any timeline?
Well, Your Honor, I think it'd be extraordinarily difficult.
Okay.
So I think he made it pretty clear why the divestiture not really be a feasible thing. Stay tuned for part 9, and if you're not already following, make sure you're following so we can continue the conversation.